Now, is this a quadratic equation? So I'm going to ask you. Answer here is yes. Okay. So remember, quad has something to do with this square over here. So this is equation of degree 2. So it is a quadratic equation. So now we want to solve this by factoring and use the zero factor property. So it's important to have a zero on the other side. So we're going to subtract 6x from both sides, or think about move this 6x over, become minus 6x. So we have this 3x squared, and then now subtract 6x. Now we get this side here to be 0. Now we can use the zero factor property. If they multiply equal to 0, so we have to, it's important to have 0 on this side. If they multiply equal to 0, then one of the factor equals 0, right? So either this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. So we're going to factor this. So how do you factor this? Anyone? What's the first step in factoring?
Take out the greatest common
Take out
factor.
GCF, yes. All of them take out GCF, okay? So let's take out the GCF. What's the greatest common factor here? Yeah, you got it, okay? So that is 3x. And now, parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, we'll have x minus 2. So we can consider this as the first factor and this as the second factor over here. So this 2 multiplied equal to 0. So we'll have either this first factor here equal to 0. So we'll have the 3x over here equal to 0. Or we can have x minus 2 equal to 0, which is the second factor here equal to 0. Solving for x over here, divide both sides by 3, x equal to 0, right? Okay. And then here, add 2 to both sides, x equal to 2, right? X equal to 2. So you got 2 solutions. So now some of you might think about, might ask this, right? So 3x times x minus 2 equal to 0. Now, some people say, can I consider this as 3 factor? Yes, you could, okay? So we'll have this first factor, second factor, and the third factor. And they multiply equal to 0 over here. So we have 3 factors, okay? So actually we have 3 suspects here, okay? So something happened, okay? So either this guy did it, okay? This factor did it, or this did it, or this one did it, okay? Now, however, the 3 say, I'm innocent. I'm 3, I'm not 0, okay? So he's proven innocent. So 3 is not 0, so he can go home. He didn't do it. The only possibility is either x equal to 0 or x minus 2 equal to 0. And you will get, over here, you get the same x equal to 0, okay? Or x minus 2 equal to 0. So we have x equal to 0 or x equal to 2, which is the sum. Get the same conclusion, same solutions. Okay, so notice that when you factor, this constant here is not 0, then you can exclude that. Okay, so just concentrate on those factors that has x.